Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching my previous video. I hope everyone is doing good. They had a good Easter. And one of the person did reach out to me in LinkedIn saying that the videos are very motivating. Thank you so much. And the one person who did reach out to me asking to talk about the leadership skills as well as the leadership. So the video I'm posting today, it's about the leadership skills. So I'm not going to take any tutorial here saying that how the leader should be and how. So I'm just going to talk today as per like my assumption, my predictions, how the leader should be. So what is needed for the leadership? So every most of them, even myself in the past, in my career. So when we apply for IJPs, when we apply for the next level of interviews, we sometimes, if we get rejected, the feedback what do we get is, the first thing is, you don't carry out a leadership skill, you don't sound like a manager, you don't sound like you're a people management skill, so you don't have that skill set. No, to become a leader, no one goes to a tutorial to become a leader, right? I guess everyone agree with this. Yes, but we do take some videos, I mean training for the manager skills or leadership skills. Yes, we do do that, but we don't go to any tutorial. That is the fact, right? Okay, so what is needed to become a leader? So to become a leader, the first thing is the behavior. We need to think as we are the leader. It is not necessary that you that has been written in the documented saying that you have become a promoted to a manager or to a leader. It's not needed. So behave yourself as a leader to become a perfect leader, right? So when I say the behavior is very much needed, so the behavior doesn't come with our DNA. So behavior is something that when I say that behavior doesn't come in the DNA, it means that the manager skills or the leadership skill doesn't come with our DNA. So it is all the learnings what we carry from our family or colleagues, or from our colleagues, or from the bosses. That's about the behavior, right? So unless until we don't observe our manager, unless until we don't observe our colleagues, in what good they are, that is what we change our behavior. That changes automatically. So that's behavior. The second thing is what is needed is the people management skill. So when I say the people management skill, it is not that as a manager or as a leader saying that do this task, I want it by end of the day. No, that's ordering. So if there is any escalation, just yell at them saying that why there is an escalation, why. So I mean, I cannot say these as these qualities as a leader. A leader is someone, the people management skill is something that they need to observe in the team, who is working, who is sitting in a cozy place with a good skill set. Everyone carries one other skill set. As a leader, their workers to observe the person, and then pull them out from the cozy life, give them a task, make them to act as a leader. That will change the behavior. That will be you're making a person as a leader, you're making other person as a leader, one who is sitting in a cozy life, one is sitting in a cozy place saying that he doesn't want to do anything in the career. That's the perfect leader, right? So just go back and think, as a friend, as a colleague in a team, have you motivated anyone? Have you pulled that person out from the cozy life, a cozy place, saying that what is your next career? Have you done that? If not, I request everyone to go back and do that. So let me give you an example. What I did is, I'm not a technical person. I don't know anything about technical. I'm a bit bad, right? I'm a bit bad with the technical. This one guy who's very good in technical. Only thing he was not talking to anyone. He was not interacting with anyone. He doesn't want to do anything. That's because he's not into a manager position. Simple. So he did not get an hike, or he applied for an IJP, but he was not able to clear the IJP. He was not able to crack the IJP. So he did come back with a disappointing, saying that he couldn't do that. He came back seeking for my help. So what I did is I asked him. He was actually cribbing, saying that I gave my best, but still I was not able to crack the interviewers and everything. So I asked him, like, what did you do it in addition, apart from your work, day to day work? So he said, I did everything, but nothing has been noticed and everything. I said, do one thing. I asked him, like, if you want to make any changes in the team, so what do you want to do it? Then he did come up with very good ideas. I did speak to his manager, which is not my cup of tea, but still I spoke to his manager. I said, why don't you give him a chance of, like, global presentation? The person was very bad with, I can't say he's an average of in the communications as well as in the presentation. I motivated him. I helped him out. So he wants me to, like, he needs my help. So what I did is, I said, like, technical is out of my scope, but still I was able to learn something for him, and I was able to help him for the presentation, and he did give the presentation global wise, because you will not believe it, he did get promoted to the next level with a very good hike, and that was his dream, to get the promotion. He was really struggling for 6 years. I was able to motivate him. I was able to get him out from that cozy place where he was thinking that no one listened to me, no one, like, heard his ideas. I was able to pull him out from that cozy place and get him, like, prove him what he is. It's exactly, everyone come up with one other skill set. Only thing you guys have to identify. You don't have to become a manager, or you don't have to become a director of a company to pull a person out from the cozy life. No. So you can pull your friend out so that you get that leadership skill. So that the other person, you're making the other person as a leader. That's important, right? So let's try that. So the next level is the problem solving. I'm saying it again. So when the problem solving is in the team, so if there is any escalation comes up, since, like, we go through with day-to-day activity with an escalation, that's why the word is coming as an escalation here. So when the escalation comes up, it's not necessary that only a manager should, like, work on that, face the escalation. No, work as a team. So if you're a manager, if there is an escalation for your team, what you have to do is pull out the team, talk to them, understand where they went wrong. If the person knows that's a mistake, it's an error, the person will not do it in the first place. That we need to understand, right? So talk to your team, understand where they're going wrong, so that it is a learning for them, because everyone doesn't open up. Everyone is not comfortable opening up in the group. So you talk to them, your team, where we're going wrong, how can we correct it. You identify the problem as a manager. So you should be a good identifier also. That is also a skill set of a manager, right? You need to identify. Ask your team how to, like, close this, how to resolve this issue, how to make sure that, this issue doesn't come up again. Plan up, work, talk to your team. So that is what is needed as a manager, as a leadership. So when I say, if your manager, or if your team, if your management is not ready to come and talk to you, that is absolutely fine. If there is any escalation, raise up your hand. Say that I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to, like, think about it. Let me look into it. Think, analyze it. That's where your leadership comes up, as well as you're upgrading your skill set, right? So that is important. So I'm here to talk. Today it is like, I want everyone to go back and analyze and motivate each other and prove yourself. You're also a leader. Even you have a skill set. You don't have to become a manager, or you don't have to crack an IGP to become a leader. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any question, or if you need any support or help, you can message me or you can email me. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.